one of the fewer Roman ruins that are still around out here. And this is actually a full city. Like, we will be going outside and seeing the actual cave city portion. This is freaking awesome. This is actually what I had seen pictures of and what I kind of booked us coming over here to Dara for. We've arrived at the ancient city of Dara. We are currently only about 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles from the Syrian border. So there's some military checkpoints and whatnot that you see along the route, but it is still very safe, just like everywhere we have been in Turkey. And we're heading in to see this archaeological site. We are heading down into, I believe, into the cistern here. This city itself was built as a military settlement. This one's actually a busier site than I was expecting it to be. I mean, it's all Turkish tourists. I highly doubt any Americans are making their way out here as close as it is to the Syrian border. They're all too afraid. I'm using
the electricity is off.
With the lights off down here, I doubt that this is translating through, or I doubt you're able to see very much. I can't look at the camera with my light on because it's so freaking bright. And then there is light.
And there was light. Oh.
These stairs are very worn over the years. Oh, wow. I guess I don't need my hat in here. Shit. And we're blinded again. We got a brief glimpse, that's all we get. This is super comfortable down here, considering that it is about 100 degrees outside right now. This is very nice and cool. And this is the massive cistern down here from where they had diverted the river water with an old dam to pass through the city, as the city was completely walled off, as it was a military city. It sounds like the lights come on and off, so we're waiting for them to flip back on so we can maybe snap a few photos or something. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera, guys. That is freaking blinding. Oh, my mom found a cubby hole.
Divert the water, to the different parts. See, that was used for balance the power of the water. The water was coming here, So in Istanbul, I don't know the number. There are many of those type of cisterns.
Yeah.
But they have columns, not this type of arches. This is miracle of Roman engineering. I hope the light will, power will come.
Honestly, I like it more without the power.
This is something, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is a pretty far out of the way stop. I mean, this is extremely far east Turkey, and like I said, when we're walking in here, it's like right on the Syrian border. This is actually the only thing we had put on our itinerary out in this area. Like, there's other things to see out here, but most of them are religious related, whether it's Christian or Greek Orthodox or Islamic. This is one of the fewer Roman ruins that are still around out here. And this is actually a full city. Like, we will be going outside and seeing the actual cave city portion of Dara. And even on the drive in, we were able to see the quarry, which was where they got the actual rocks for this entire city. And part of that was actually even turned into a tomb, which we're going to be stopping at on the way back to Mardin. God, I'm just in awe of the size of this place. It is packing in with more and more and more and more and more people down here. I think we're going to snap a few photos real quick, so see you guys outside. I absolutely love that we are the only non-Turkish people here. Oh, there's apparently multiple cisterns. This was the necropolis that we drove by on the way in. I got a little glimpse of it while we were driving by. We're going to be stopping on our way back out in the rock tombs.
Thanks for picking this, Rex. You're okay sometimes.
I'm okay sometimes. Places like this make you understand, like when you see like how they build the city on top of a city on top of a city, like the Egyptian temple, that like they had the other temple below it from older time. It's like we're still doing the exact same thing.
Yep.
It's like they picked a spot where the cities are going to be, and that's where we're doing it.
So along this street there were the shops on both sides, and the agora was there, big agora, and the river was running through here.
It ain't not no more. This site is freaking awesome. I mean, there isn't a whole lot here, at least that we've seen yet. But what there is, is worth a stop. We just did our little photo shoot up here on this bridge. I think they came out really good.
Goodbye. Okay. I think I will once you take a picture of me over there and know where these are. Now I feel like an Instagram person. Like, this is just...
It's awesome. I wonder why all the Turkish like just went to the cistern. And they just like...
Because they're like, fuck this shit is off.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, this is freaking awesome.
You have the phone, right?
Oh, I gotta take some pictures for my sister real quick. I can't believe like there were a good 100 or so people going into and out of that cistern, and then they all just like skipped this city, this part of the city. I don't know if it's because it's just hot and they don't want to walk around it or what, but I mean, don't just go to the cistern. If you're gonna come all the way out here, like come all the way out here, like see it all. It's crazy to think that just like 2,000 years ago, less than 2,000 years ago, this was a completely flowing river, like with the bridges going over it. He said this was a water mill, and now it's just dry, desolate nothingness. Oh, and there's my sister in there smoking a cigarette. Oh my god, this side of the wall is not decayed at all.
So
Like,
I'm gonna sit right there and you're gonna have to take pictures.
but yeah, how that side was like crumbling, this side is like perfect. That's crazy. How is it such a drastic difference? I don't understand. Like obviously wind is different and everything, but like how can this side be so immaculate? Oh, it's so freaking beautiful. You know, the new city up there built up. I'm sure a lot of the rocks used to build them houses were taken from down here, as we tend to do as human beings. This plant here is awesome. It's like, it looks so pretty and then you touch it and it's like all like spiky green needles.
Cooling down.
What is this
So-
one? Like they're sharp.
Oh yeah. It's so hot here, you know.
It's like a mean plant. And it's covered by, it's surrounded by this thing, which is nice and soft and pretty.
No,
Maybe they're the perfect pair.
probably there was a door there.
We don't build them like this anymore.
This is the softer one.
This was
With a mean stick. There's thorns all over that.
All
Ow!
three of them are different. You know,
It
different
bit
ones.
me.
Yeah.
I see what appears to be an opening over on the mill. So I have to at least check if it's crawl-inable. Oh, there's light coming in from the other side. It might be more easily accessible over there. Yeah, there's light coming in from... Oh my god! Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow! Ooh! Ooh! What the fuck? Nature here is really mean. Like every single plant is spiky. Even the pretty fern like one had like death spikes on it. Oh yeah, it's completely open. Oh wow. Oh my god, freaking litter. God, what is wrong with people? Sunglasses don't go on the neck like that. The heat is getting to me. What's in there, you said? A lot of trash. And I'm pretty sure like a third of it is covered in black mold. The troll under the bridge. Yeah, this site's a definite must. This is freaking awesome. Oh, there's ones over here with extremely legible writing still on. They normally move this crap to a museum. Look at this. It actually goes to show how few people actually come here too, because there's no none of the oil wear from our skin. From the people touching it. But our guide did just say that this is all recently excavated, like within the last few years.
There's a hand with his butcher. There is a kind of balance. He sells all this food.
These are them alien stairs. These are like legitimately like 1.5 feet each step. Nothing up here though. I'm gonna wander back down these gigantic steps. I am glad we came out here for this. Because like I said, this is like way out of the way as far as any other sites like this that you're going to be seeing in Turkey. So I was up in the air on if it was actually worth even adding to our trip. But I am glad we did. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. I know I keep saying how hot this is, but I mean, there is just no shade. So you gotta take the brief little remnants of shade that you can get to cool down a little bit, because it is easily over 100 degrees right now here. Man, I just can't believe it. So yeah, besides this Dara site, we aren't doing anything else here. Tomorrow, while we're still in Mardin, we are going to be just basically wandering the one street that our hotel is on. Our guide said that that's pretty much the old town of Mardin is like a one road city. So everything is on and off of that street. And then after Mardin tomorrow, we will be flying out to Anatolia in south central Turkey, a little bit to the west. So that's going to be the closest we're going to actually be on this trip to like the Mediterranean beachfront cities. And we are kind of considering taking a relaxed day the first day we get there, because we're about halfway through our trip now and we have just been go. Because since I had planned this trip, it doesn't have any of the crap that like tours that you book generally make you go and see, like things that we aren't interested in, like some of the fake cultural things that are made for tour groups, and some of the pottery. Like we went to a pottery workshop, but we didn't watch them make the pottery because my GoPro overheated and shut off, which I don't blame it, because I wouldn't want to work in this freaking temperature. Apparently this thing was to make butter. I just checked it out like when we were walking by, and our guy let us know what it was. It's kind of crazy. I'd never seen anything like that before. I'd only ever heard of the butter churning. That seems a lot less energy than butter churning. But we have cooled our body temperatures down to reasonable levels. I think we're heading on to the necropolis now. I checked the temperature on my phone while we were there, and it did get up to over 100 while we were here. So it's a little more justifiable for how freaking hot we were. Especially walking around with absolutely no shade. Oh, but definitely a worthy freaking stop.
Oh my gosh.
This is just outside of the ancient city of Dara down there that we were just in. Well, actually, I assume this is actually part of the ancient city of Dara. The channels for the water cistern. This is how they diverted the water to where they needed to. I hear a donkey over there. Donkeying away. Cool little stop there. Here you go. I'm glad we pulled off for this.
They got copy 12 years ago. This was almost all of it buried.
Wow.
This is all new excavation. Excavating. So these were the old stone quarries. So they turned.
This is freaking awesome. This is actually what I had seen pictures of and what I kind of booked us coming over here to Dara for. All that crap we just saw, I don't mean like crap as in it's shitty. I mean like crap as in like stuff. But all that stuff we just saw back there was an extremely pleasant surprise we didn't know anything about. It seems like all the cistern people come here. They don't. They ignore the area we were just in, and all come here, along with the bride and groom down there. So awesome.
İngiliz, yabancı. Mardin.
So freaking cool. And our guide was saying that this was completely covered only like 10 years ago. This is all recent excavations. I like that it was a multi-use spot since it was the quarry that they got all their stones from. And then they're like, yeah, you know what, let's use it for something else too. I don't think he's supposed to actually be up there because there's all ropes all off. I would have went up there, but I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be. They breaking the rules. Don't do that. My mommy wants my photo because I'm so photogenic. So cool. I wonder if the pigeons are just like wondering, why the fuck are all these people in my house? Oh my god. We're weird and we always like going to like graveyards and stuff like this. So this is definitely up there as a cooler graveyard for us. Minus all the freaking trash. If you carried it in, you can carry it out. Like there's just literally trash in every single hole you look. I've reached that point I've hit a couple times on this trip already where I'm smiling so much and so hard that my cheeks are actually hurting. I just am walking around this place with a giant freaking grin on my face. I actually am shocked by the number of people who ignore the ropes. I mean, a little bit of walking over is fine, but I'm sure there's a reason they don't want you going up into that. And I mean, part of it's severely cracked. So I mean, that's I assume the reason. And I feel like that's one of those things that like you always hear the stories of the tourists who like knock over the rocks or whatever that have been there for thousands or millions of years just to get their selfie shots. So like, if you're gonna hop over like these people right here are doing. Don't go to the places that you really shouldn't be going, because otherwise you risk destroying it for everybody else. That is the old town of Mardin. So we are staying up in there tonight. We have not checked into our hotel yet. That is where we're heading now. It's crazy when you're driving up to it. It completely blends in with the mountains, and it looks just like all the other mountains all around without a town on it. There's also a castle up on the hill, which you probably can't see, but it's up there. And we are not going to that. Well, see you guys there. This is our incredible view from our hotel for the next 2 nights. This is my palace. Showing you the bathroom. It's a little one, but it is just all you need in a very luxurious manner. I had to flip over to the phone though because the GoPro completely died on me over at Dara. We are kicking it here at the hotel for the night, and I don't think we're really doing anything until tomorrow, where we're going to explore Dara and wherever our guide decides to take us. I think we're doing some wine drinking. And well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go unwind and see you guys tomorrow.
I literally put my phone in here and then it's gone. I don't move.
You need a purse with an inner pocket. Huh?
These nails are coming up.
Yeah, but it's the heads. Are you asking me to like hammer them in with my feet while I walk?
I literally thought you were helping me.
No, I was filming the Dara song.